Hi everyone, it's Joe. Welcome back to the Ramble. This is a ramble for, hold on. It's Thursday, August 13th at 4 a.m. This is a ramble for Tuesday, August 11th. Apologies for being behind. Last night when I went to do this, I suddenly did not feel very well. And then I low-key just kind of kept getting distracted today with other things. When I meant to play catch up, and when I say today, I mean like Wednesday. So anyway, let me tell you about what I did on Tuesday, if I can remember. And also, sorry if you hear me walking around. I'm walking back to the couch because I don't want to do this standing at my kitchen counter. What on earth did I do on Tuesday? Why am I blanking? Oh my god. Okay, hold on. I need to stop thinking of today as Thursday. It's Wednesday. I mean, it is Thursday, but mentally I need to think Wednesday. Okay. So, Tuesday, I woke up pretty late. And, sorry. Now that I've like remembered what it was I was going to talk about for today, I've got kind of like this look on my face, like, oh yes, this is what happened on Tuesday. So, I woke up pretty late, and then like 12 or 12:30, came downstairs, had some breakfast, and then I called Walmart to try and get my leave fixed. I called Sedgwick, which is the disability company. And I really hope I don't have my days mixed up here. Like, I really hope I didn't already talk about this. I don't think I did. So I called the leave company, and they told me, they were like, nope, you gotta call HR. So I said, okay. And so then I called HR. And it rang, and it rang, and it rang. And then my friend Ricky picked up, because he works there. And he said, hey, this is Ricky, how can I help you? So he's at the service desk. And when HR doesn't answer, it goes to the service desk. So I explained to him what I needed. And then, so he transferred me. And then, it rang and rang and rang. And then it, went to him. And then he told me they're having the 1:45 meeting. Like the team leads and HR and stuff. So I said, okay. And so I said, I'd call back in a bit. So then I called back at like 2:30. Rang, same kind of thing. Got transferred to Ricky. So then, he said, all right, let me transfer you. So he transfers me to HR. Rings. It goes back to service desk. It's him again. And I tell him what happened. He's like, all right, okay, I'm going to run back there. Because I have to talk to her. So I'm going to run back there. I'm going to put you on hold. And then I'm going to give her your number. No, if she can't talk right then, she can call you back. And I said, okay, cool. So she put me on hold, and I sat there, and then it started ringing again. And then one of my managers picked up the phone. And I explained to her what was going on. She said, okay, let me put you back on hold. So then she put me back on hold. And it rang and rang and rang and rang and rang. And then it made her answer again. And I said, yep, I'm still waiting. Well, it turns out HR was doing orientation, which is why she was unavailable. Because, of course, and I love how HR is one person. We don't have any more HR. It's one individual. So then I said, okay, how late is she here till? Okay, she's here till 6? Cool. I will call back later. So I hung up. A couple hours go by. More than a couple. So I call at like 5:10, 5:15. Ring. Oh, and also I had texted Ricky about the whole situation because he got back there and learned that she was doing orientation. And then when he had tried to talk to her to ask what would be a good time to come back, she dodged the question. So then, anyway, like I said, called again, 5:15-ish. Ring. I know she's here till 6, so it'll be fine. So it rings. Ricky picks up. I tell him, hey, trying to get transferred back to HR again. He's like, all right, let me see if I can page her. That way we can see if she answers to the phone, if we get her attention directly. So hold on one sec. So he, working on that, and he comes back to me. He's like, hey, I just want to let you know, she's at lunch right now. And I'm like, what do you mean she's at lunch? Doesn't she leave in like less than an hour? Yeah. Oh. Watch it Gray. Okay. That's awesome. So I asked what her schedule was for Wednesday and Thursday and Friday, and I got her schedule. And then I said, okay, I'll call her again tomorrow. So spoiler alert, I did call her again, but that is for a different ramble. So then I hung up, and I started playing Telltale's Guardians of the Galaxy. I played like an episode or two yesterday. Honestly, pretty good. As someone who's played most of Telltale's games, I haven't played all of them, but I have played most of them. And actually, I should find a list of all of their games and find out what I have and haven't played. I know I have not played the very first game, which was Telltale Texas Hold'em. That's on the list. I'm trying to remember what else I haven't played. Let's see if they did a Jurassic Park game. I know I haven't played that, but also I don't remember for certain if they did. Minecraft Story Mode Season 2. I know I didn't play that yet. I would like to, but also it's kind of hard to get a hold of. So I played these first couple episodes. Pretty good, all things considered. And then I took a break because I hung out with Lumi on call. Like, we played some Tekken, and we like kind of chatted, and this was like our first call in a while. I don't know, it's nice to talk to her. I mean, like, we still text like constantly, but it had been a minute. Like, you know, when I say it had been a minute, it had been like a couple days, I think. But anyway, see, that was pretty much my Tuesday. Sorry for the confusion on what day of the week it was for a second there. But yeah, I'm going to go ahead and wrap the ramble up here. As always, if you liked what you're listening to, hit like, leave feedback in the comments below, subscribe, and turn on post notifications to stay up to date on things I post. As always, don't forget, here's what means the world to me. I love you all, and most importantly, I'm just my best to anyone else, anything else in the entire world, and cannot wait to like talk to her again, hang out with her, and hopefully by the time I talk to her next, I won't have to fight with HR constantly. But I'll be back later today, Thursday, with Wednesday and Thursday Tremble. Hopefully, I know I've like really sucked at doing double uploads recently, but I gotta get back in gear of doing one a day and not getting behind. I gotta get it back in gear. I'm gonna try my best. I'm really sorry it's been such a mess recently. I'm hoping when I'm back at college, I'll become a little more consistent. Like, I'll carve out a time in my day where it'll just be like, this is ramble time. So yeah, I'll be back relatively soon. Until then, bye.